What up, gamers? This is Xbox Video here, back with another video. Remember to like, subscribe. I'm fucking with you. Shout out to my boy King Thrash, man. I know he's gonna give me hell over that one. I just want to say, dude, to start this video off, man, Sick Humor, you are the fucking man, dude. You are the fucking man. Now, if any of y'all been following this, man, and after today, honestly, I'm not gonna bring this up anymore. But last night's podcast was the shit. It was really the shit. And, I can't thank Sick Humor enough for bringing these guys back together. Now, a lot of you may be wondering, why are you even happy about this? Because you weren't even part of the original homies. And I wasn't. I really wasn't, man. But as a gamer, I'm really happy to see an original bond, if you will, with these guys, that they had back in the day for it to be mended, if that makes sense. And Sick Humor did it. Sick Humor is one of those guys, man. He's kind of neutral, man. He kind of looks on the outside and looks in and says, okay, well, you know what? I'm looking at everybody's views, and I can see where the problem is here. Where a lot of times as gamers, we get clouded by our own convictions and our own. We get tunnel vision. We look at Xbox. Like I prefer Xbox, and I'm guilty of this, man. I'll look at my system. And I don't want to admit, things that are wrong with it. I want to look at only the positives, But and then you get into the community and you see people that have a different opinion than you do, and you automatically, think that that's negativity. I'm guilty of that, man. Believe me, I'm guilty of that. Now, King Thrash, okay, he let me on the podcast. I'm a permanent member of the Roundtable Podcast, and I'll tell you what, being on that podcast and listening to these guys has made me realize that, dang, you know what? Everybody's opinion matters, whether you like it or not. As gamers, we need constructive criticism. You know what I'm saying? You can't have that tunnel vision and look at a PlayStation because you prefer Xbox and think that that's shit. You have to look at all aspects, and that's exactly what Sick Humor did, and that's what he pointed out to everybody. And now look, everything's mended. Now, I'm not going to say that everybody's going to run off and be in each other's podcasts, right now, but I will tell you this: that bridge wasn't burned, man. Sick got in there, got some hammer and nails, and he patched up some holes in that sumbitch, dude. Hats off to you, sir. So anyway, basically, that's all I'm going to say on that, man. Again, I wasn't part of the original crew, but as a gamer, I'm happy to see that shit and how it went down, man. Big shout out to Sick. So with my gaming news, and you know what? I just realized I fucking closed that file, and I had all that shit wrote down and everything, so I guess I'm just going to wing it now. But you know what? I read over it a few times, so hopefully I don't screw anything up. So first bit of gaming news here is, looks like we're going to be getting a Red Dead Redemption 2 trailer on May 2nd. It's going to be the first trailer that we've seen since the game was delayed back in October, or to October. And they're going to be showing some gameplay of some brand new gameplay with some Dutch's gangs and all that. And what I'm hoping to see, honestly, is some John Marston footage and some actual gameplay and all that. Maybe some of his early years in Dutch's gang. Now, I do want to say this. This is a pet peeve of mine, and Grand Theft Auto does it every year. They, at Grand Theft Auto, it's a new character, every year, and we've come to realize that that's just the way they do things. But with Red Dead, I'm used to playing as John Marston, and it was a really good, engaging story. So it's kind of hard for me to look at Red Dead 2 and think, man, is this going to be any good? Which I know it is. Deep down inside, I know it's going to be a good game, but it's just going to be weird to me not playing as John Marston, if that makes sense, because of that. Now, Red Dead Revolver, which came out before Red Dead Redemption, that was a totally different character too, but it was, well, picture this. This is what I'm trying to say. Picture this. The Last of Us. So The Last of Us 2 is coming out. Imagine playing that without Joe or Ellie in it. It would feel kind of weird. Now, we know that game's going to be good, and we know Joe or Ellie are in it, but picture that game without them in it. Sure, would it be good? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it would, but it would just be weird without them. So anyway, that's what I'm trying to say. So yeah, can't wait to see the new trailer. That'd be on May 2nd, which is shit, what, 2 days from now? So yeah, I'm kind of stoked to see that. Let me know what y'all think in the comments if you're kind of wanting to see it. Okay, next bit of news here would be looks like CD Projekt Red is going to be debuting a new RPG at E3. If you guys don't know who CD Projekt Red is, that is the people who made Witcher 3. Witcher 3 was a phenomenal game, and y'all are probably going to beat me over the head for this, but I still haven't finished that game. Dude, I've got a backlog of games. It's just insane. But anyway, it's probably going to be Cyberpunk 2077. Now, if you look at Cyberpunk's 2077's early footage, that's an old game. I mean, it's going to be basically a reboot, if you will. But I wasn't a fan of that type of game back in the day. And even today, I'm still not really a fan of that type of game. But this one here, it does look different, so I'll probably give it a chance. Hopefully they come out with a demo for it. If not, then I'll wait for review scores and stuff to come in and get it. It's not going to be a must-have for me. So I'll tell you what is a must-have. Detroit for sure. I've already got God of War. Spider-Man, and y'all are probably going to beat me over the head with a fucking shovel for this too, but I'm not really a Spider-Man fan. But the gameplay, the graphics on this game, I mean, to me, I'm like, okay, yeah, I'm almost most definitely going to get this game. just because of the way it looks, and the graphics and gameplay look. So, yeah. So, let's see. What's the next bit of news here? God, I'm trying to remember everything I had wrote down. Oh, PUBG. Nothing, not going to talk about new maps or anything. Looks like 15 people were arrested and fined $5.1 million. Now, I know what you're thinking. What the fuck do you got to be doing to be fined $5.1 million in PUBG? Well, evidently these guys are in China. They created a hacking cheating tool, and they sold it. Now, creating a hacking tool or whatever is one thing, but whenever you start selling it to people and people are buying it and use it, that's a whole different ball of wax, man. You're asking for Big Johnny in prison to fucking throw a little gravel in your butthole before he puts it in. I mean, you're gonna go to prison for shit like that. Yeah. So anyway, and on top of that they're not even done with all the suspects. There's still people under investigation for that hack. So I have been in PUBG matches, not on Xbox. This would be on PC, but I have been in PUBG matches, and there's guys that are shooting into the air and killing people, just shooting up in the sky, and just getting kills. And I'm like, what the hell is this? How? And I stood there and watched the guy one day. I'm like, what the hell is he doing? And then I went to kill him, and he wouldn't die. And then he took off running, and it was like super speed, like the Flash and some shit. I was like, what the shit? What is this? and obviously it was a hacker. But yeah, crazy stuff. So, see, I thought there was one other thing that I wanted to talk about. Oh yeah, the Witcher 3. Speaking of CD Projekt Red, it looks like they just released a patch for the PS4 Pro, and it looks like it actually did. It made things worse than helping it. See, they added a new HDR patch recently, and I think it was 1.61. But it actually made the performance worse. Digital Foundry analyzed it and all this stuff. But here's what I'm gonna say about that, okay? And I've said this with every game on that has been released, and it actually made things worse for both systems, Xbox or PlayStation. These developers, they try to do good and give people what they want, and they try to do it as fast as they can. And sometimes bugs don't get reported. You know what I mean? So rest assured, they're gonna bring out another patch for this, and it'll fix that. So. If you're a Witcher 3 fan and you're having these issues, don't worry. I'm almost positive they're going to patch it. Developers don't like to tarnish their image. They don't like to make games worse. If a game's bad and it's getting bad reviews, why would they want to make it worse? You see what I'm saying? Now, The Witcher 3 was getting rave reviews. I'm not saying that it got bad reviews, but what I'm saying is no company out here intentionally makes their games worse. Okay. So with that being said, by the way, let me know what y'all think of my new intro. Made that today too. Got bored. Like I said, I'm off work today. Already went out and did my yard work and stuff. I'm screening in my back porch, all that good adult shit. And now I'm just sitting here relaxing. So Let me know what you think of the intro. Want to give a shout out to Ryan the Professional. Big night last night for everybody, man. Ryan the Professional. Want to give a shout out to Draco Rex, aka Royal Flush, King Thrash Gaming. That's my homie. Big Sick, you are the man, sir. You are the fucking man. Lincoln Clay, that boy's channel's coming up pretty dang quick. He's actually outpacing me than what I did my first year on YouTube. You know, again, you know, I'm not a guy that's out there trying to get subs or anything. I just like to mingle with people and all that. I've had my channel for 10 years. I only have 1,000 subs, and that doesn't bother me. You know, I'm doing my thing. And just putting up gameplay and stuff, like I said before. I just do this for fun. You know, I've got a full-time job, you know, got a family, got a life, and all that good stuff. This is my hobby. You know, gaming's my hobby, and if I can share a good experience with you guys through my videos, then, you know, hey, then my channel's worth it, whether I'm monetized or not. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah. Again, Big Sick, I can't thank you, Sick Humor, I can't thank you big or enough for what you have done, you know, for these guys. And again, after this video, I'm not going to speak on it anymore because, you know, I don't want people to, you know, I don't want this stuff drilled in their head. You know, time heals all wounds, and the way time heals all wounds is not, you know, is by covering up that wound and not letting it be seen, you know, anymore. So with that being said, man, support everybody I just mentioned. And you know, at the end of the day, we're all gamers, man. We are all gamers. It is not worth the negative energy to point out, you know, or make somebody feel bad based on, you know, their opinion being different than yours. So let's just live our days, you know, the best we can, play games the best we can, and play it on what we want. You know, most importantly, play it on what you want, play what you want. And don't, you know, and I've always said this, man, you guys know me, man. If you go back and look at my videos, I've always said play what you want on what you want. You know, and don't criticize those who play on something different. You know, I mean, at the end of the day, we know Xbox is more powerful than PlayStation, but PlayStation has the better looking games than what that power is provided on Xbox. We all know this. And you know, I can't remember if I'd pointed this out in my last video, because honestly, this is the second time I'm making this video. my audio cut off mid making or processing or whatever, so I had to go back and do it again. But you know, I was just saying that it's you know what, fuck it, it doesn't even matter. I'm just fucking rambling at this point. Anyway, like, comment, subscribe if you guys haven't. Check it out. And my fucking train of thought's just all over the place. But more importantly, man, we're all gamers, man. Let's be gamers and let's do it professionally, man. So I'll see y'all next time. Hey, again, let me know what y'all think of that intro. And I'll see you guys next time. Xbox Video out.